What's up, everyone? It's time once again for a weekly watch list. What this is my exact levels I'm watching for the upcoming week and how I'm going to trade them. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to my channel, click that thumbs up button, and click that bell icon so you do not miss on any upcoming videos. So, let's start off with ticker SPY. This is our go-to. I have two levels for this week. Very clear, very obvious, and very simple to trade. Keep in mind, I made a video not long ago how I trade my levels, so if you don't understand that, take 5 minutes, go watch that video. My favorite setup this week is this 537 bounce. Let me tell you why. First off, it's hourly support. You can even see it on the 4-hour, and it's a daily gap fill level. So looking for a bounce for calls here, or ES longs. If you trade futures, you can trade ES or MES based off these levels. And if you want to get funded, check out Apex and my link. Use code Grizzly if you want to get funded. Use their capital so you don't have to risk your own. Check them out. So looking for a bounce at 537 for calls or ES longs. Now this 544.1 level, 544 on SPY. It's going to be a little different to trade. So basically what I'm looking for here, I like calls above it, puts below it. You can see we got quite a bit of room down once we finally have a nice close below this. Going to be watching for shorts or puts. Very easy to, I talked about it in that video, how I trade my levels. For me, it's very easy to see where I need to stop out of these, especially if I'm trading same day expiration. You don't want to be holding these, hoping. Once we get a nice close above or below these key levels on the 5 or 15 minute, whichever one you trade with, that's typically where I stop out. I don't try to overthink it. 544.1, shorts below, calls above. 537 bounce for calls or ES longs. Okay, so my SPX levels, I added this level here and I added this level here. This 5500 is just that whole psych number. We did push up to 5505 all-time highs. That's okay. We could set our, if we get in at this level, set our stop loss at that 5505, roughly 5 points worth of risk on SPX. Looks decent for a reject, but once we get pushing back up, we get a close above that, open above that rather, we could see a nice move to the upside. So my favorite area this week is going to be this 5400 bounce. Basically the same levels we have on SPY. You all know I watch both charts when I'm trading either of them, or a level from whichever one. This 5449 or 5450 area. Not an exact level because we don't really line up that well, but we have respected this area. As you can see here, reject, reject. Finally broke above, bounce right in this area. It's worth noting, could possibly be a bounce area, or if we lose it, an area to enter short. I'll be watching this closely inside Team Bull. Once we get into, we're pushing all-time highs here. Not exactly, we're in new territory. So ideally, when we're in the uptrend, right, we're looking for that entry off a higher low. And I like to use these levels to try to, snap them entries. I don't know when we'll pull back. I actually had about 5 people ask me, like, Grizzly, you think we're going to pull back soon? Is this, what small pullback we've had? You think we see some continuation? Honestly, I don't know. I think, yeah, we've pushed up. We've been super strong. It wouldn't surprise me to see a pullback, but I invest long term and I trade my levels. I don't try to guess what we're going to do each day. I just don't know. We can identify these key levels. We put the work in learning these key level zones. We learn how to, find confirmation and trade them. That's all we can do. I've seen a lot of people get smoked thinking, they know what's going to happen. They just start their day off, jump in, whatever. It's not how it works. We got to wait on our levels and follow our plan. QQQ, wait a second, before I get ahead of myself, be sure you stick around. I have a couple individual tickers I want to talk about in the crypto sector, so stick around for that. QQQ, we're still holding this trend line. We haven't had an hourly close below. Yeah, we broke below here. I thought we was going to close, reclaimed it. So we get an hourly close below this. I like shorts. I like puts. You can trade NQ based off, if you trade futures, you can trade NQ or MEQ. But I like puts once we get a close on the hourly below this. We know our stop's going to be a close on the hourly above it, right? Very simple. Now the bounce level is quite a ways down, but this is a solid support. This 565. I don't know if we'll ever see it again, but if we do, I'm going to be watching it for a bounce, for calls, and possibly some leap calls. We'll see. That'll be something I'll have to announce inside Team Bull when I enter RIOT. So this is what I see on RIOT here. This is the crypto sector. Let me zoom out a little where we can see this better. Actually, let's go to the daily. So I'm looking for One thing I did, I opened up some cash secured puts on Friday. If you don't understand that, I think I have a video about selling options, but I opened up some cash secured puts. Reason being, I'm fine buying a RIOT in this area. That's one thing I'm watching here. We could possibly look for a call swing once we get down to it. Even maybe look for a reclaim like this here. Look for a nice bullish bounce to enter calls to play the move back up. Now, that being said, I like to set up on MARA, ticker MARA. I like this setup much better because we really have respected this zone down here. I haven't opened up any cash secure puts yet. I'm waiting until we get a little bit closer, but I'm comfortable buying down here at this 15.5 all the way down to 14. I like this a lot. I'm comfortable holding this, for a long time. So just want to share that with you all. Treat it as a swing trade, whatever. I just wanted to point this out. That's what I'm watching for this upcoming week. And I see some more swings setting up, but it might be on next week's video because, they still got quite a ways to go. They set up this week. I will, share it with Team Bull. Keep in mind, I go live every single morning on Instagram, 8 a.m. to about 8:45, 9 a.m. Free watch list, free education. It's a good atmosphere, so be sure to join that. Appreciate you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.